guys, I'm Edward. I'm a fourth year medical student and I'm here to talk to you about health sciences first year, getting into med, and what it means to study medicine. Health sciences first year versus postgraduate entry. This is a big decision that some of you may face. Going straight into medical school can seem like the greatest idea. However, you're going to be very young and facing a pretty tough course. I would say that there's definitely some benefit in studying something outside of the biomedical sciences just for 2 years to make you a more well-rounded person and better prepare you for all the things that med school can chuck at you. If you don't get the option to go straight into medical school from health sciences first year, don't despair. I would see it as a blessing in disguise. Those 2 years of extra study will make you a more well-rounded person and better prepare you for all the things that you're going to face as a doctor. But the decision at the end is yours. Of course, I'm still incredibly passionate about medicine as a career, and I love going to class and I love all the learning, and it's really good. However, there is a worrying body of evidence that a lot of doctors end up not enjoying their job and stressed out and not having a great time. I think for you guys this means that it's time to reflect. Do I really want to do medicine, or am I not completely sold on the idea? If you're passionate about learning, passionate about helping people, and you're looking forward to a lifelong commitment to those things, then medicine will be a fantastic career for you and you'll be great at it. There isn't one personality that suits medicine. All sorts enjoy it and all sorts make fantastic doctors. So, it doesn't matter exactly what you're like, it matters that you want to do well and that you think that you can make a good difference to human health. Personally, I did not take an 8th paper. However, if you've done poorly in one of the first semester papers, then taking an 8th paper is a great option for you because it means you can cover that bad grade and move on. Now, if you've done really well in the first semester papers and you're unsure whether to take an 8th, then I'd look at it like this maybe. I would take an 8th paper if you're interested in something that's being offered. If you're not interested in anything, then taking an 8th paper might not be essential for you. I wouldn't take an 8th paper just because you think you're going to do poorly on one of the papers coming up in the second semester. All of those papers are able to be done very well with a bit of hard work, just like anything else. So, take an 8th if you're interested or need to, otherwise think about it a bit, but once again, it probably doesn't matter too much at the end of the day and the decision is yours. Unfortunately, by the very nature of the numbers, not everyone who wants to get into medical school will. So, what should you do if you're faced with that tough time? Well, your options are probably something like this. The best option, and the one I would recommend, is to study for another degree. Doing the postgraduate entry route with only 2 extra years, and then you have a pretty good chance, if you work hard and get some good grades, of getting into medical school the second time round. Now, if that option doesn't sound good to you, you have a few other options. One option is that some people do go overseas and they study at international medical schools, or particularly in Australia. Now, these medical schools are good medical schools, but the problem is that they're not in New Zealand. So if you one day want to come back and work in New Zealand, it might be a little bit tougher for you to do so. But that depends on what's happening at the time when you graduate, so that's a hard one to predict. Do I have any resources that I recommend? Of course I do. It's this book here. It's called Palmer Guides. It's a book for Hubs 191. It's got everything you need to absolutely ace Hubs in it. Full of questions, all the notes, really summarized. I recommend it. And so you should go to palmerguides.org and buy one today. Good luck for the rest of Health Sci, good luck for postgrad, and good luck to everyone else as well. If you work hard and you really have that dream and that motivation, anything's possible, so keep it up. Thanks.